My name is Victoria. Welcome to Loving Life, and let's eat. Yeah, and let's drink. This is kefir, my favorite kefir. Wonderful. Yeah, we should mix it first. And I'm going to cut my egg. Mix, mix, mix. Mix, mix, mix. Yeah, how are you today? Today I remembered some story, and I know you like my story from my childhood. So I was thinking what we are going to talk about, and I didn't want to be very heavy because I have a couple of heavy topics to talk with you about. But you know, this time I'm not going to talk too heavy. I thought I really want something light and wonderful and you know, positive, because the last couple of weeks I was in quite dark place by myself. So yay to all of you who was there, and I decided today to talk about something light, fluffy and fun, or just informative. So yeah, but first we need to try this because I didn't try it. The problem is with Muk-bang, until you do all the photos, until you mix all it up, it starts to cool down all of the beautiful food we made. So yeah. Oh my, I missed it. I have so much veggies in here. I used Korean miso, and it's different type of miso. It has different flavor, a little bit more salty, and for not better word, a little bit more stinky, or a little bit more fermented. And I don't mean it's stinky in a bad way, it's stinky like fermented, like good cheese will smell. So yeah. Just wonderful. And the sesame oil. It's one of my favorite oils in all time. I really love sesame oil. Especially I love Japanese sesame oil because it has more roasted flavor to it. The Korean one, I'm using now Korean one, it's extremely good, but it's a little bit less roasted. So good. Now it's well afternoon and I haven't eaten yet anything, so it's so good. So yeah, the story goes that when I was a child, I mean teenager, 13, 14, 15, I have huge amounts of allergies. I mean, absolutely. I think I told this story somewhere, but it was so long ago that I'm not sure. I had so many allergies. You have no idea. Like I couldn't breathe normally. I was I had always runny nose and blah blah blah. So one treatment that you have for allergy, it's to get a little bit of allergen to you as a shot, diluted allergen, like diluted pollen or diluted whatever you, like egg or whatever you allergy to, and introduce bit by bit, and then to take them more and more every time. And at first it's like they give me shot every week, even though I got 3 shots. It was a huge amount of allergen that I got. And then it goes, you know, goes up, up and up. I love it so much. Yep. So I had to do it first once a week, then once in 2 weeks, and then once a month. And it took for 3 years, 3.5 years, to me to finish this. But the thing is, I started it, I think I was something like about 13. But my mom was working a lot, and you know, when you come to new country, you need to be at work. You can't, you know, once a week go and miss the work. Same goes with my dad. So in the end, what happened to me, I went by myself, but it wasn't like light walk of, you know, 15-20 minutes. Oh no. I had to go to next city, about 45 minutes on the bus, once a week. So yeah, I did it, but it was one of my favorite times. So good. So on the way back from there, it was a specific clinic that, big clinic that, you know, central, because I couldn't do it because of the scare of anaphylaxis every time I got this shot. Because actually you introduce, you know, the allergen. I had to be in an environment that they could resuscitate me efficiently. So on the way back, I went to my favorite shopping, it wasn't shopping center, it was shopping, shopping strip, okay? You had a lot of small and big shops there. So basically, at first once a week, and then once in 2 weeks, I got the day for myself. Out of school, not with the parents. I did it for a few hours. It was so much fun, and yeah, I'm not sure. Now, I would give Ariel, or any child for this matter, go 45 minutes by bus in the age of 13. Actually, I think I started, it was 12 and a half, and then almost 13. Go for 45 minutes, do the procedure by himself, and come back home. But then, it was absolutely different times, and yeah, it was interesting. When my brother got sick or didn't go to school for some reason and no one could watch him, I took him with me to the hospital, and he's 10 years younger. So then he was totally 3 years old, 4 years old, so I took him with me all the time. And I got the dirty look in the buses especially. Oh, such a young mom. Which I was sister, but... Oh well. Yeah. I thought it was extremely nice and fun. Yep. It's interesting. At what age do you think it's appropriate to child to go alone by bus and do medical procedure? I even don't know about the legality if child can take without chaperone such an extreme medical procedure here. I can't believe. Because every time I went, every time it could be anaphylactic shock, and funny enough I had a couple of very close calls for anaphylactic shock there. And yeah, I've always been alone then. In the end it was always okay. How time has changed. Even my nurse there, that administrated the treatment, was shocked when I brought my brother in. She was like, she just asked me, "Is it your son? Oh, your son." There were like, you know, kids waiting room, like where they played. So for the shot it was like, I don't know, 3 minutes, like 2 shots or 3 shots it was. I left him there, and one time he was like looking for me, so she came to me and said, "Oh, this is your son?" And I said, "Look how old I am, this is my brother." And she said, "Ah, oh, okay, okay." I was 14 at the time. So we have extremely close relationship with my brother. I think I thought that I can eat way more than I actually can. It's good though. So yeah, this was one of the extreme cases. By the way, in general, we found in Israel, when we've been like just not long ago, I saw a lot of kids going by themselves on the buses. A lot of kids going on the buses. Alone with their smaller siblings, like you can see like 8, 9 years old going with 2, 3 smaller siblings, which the smallest is, I think, not more than 4 or 5 years old. And I know that the bus drivers, usually it's the same route with the same kids, and same bus drivers know where the kids need to go out, and they call them like, "Oh guys, you have to get out here." Because you know, sometimes they forget, and I saw numerous times that the kids going absolutely alone everywhere, basically. My friends' kids, they are about Ariel's age. I don't know, it was 9 or 10 p.m. it was weekend, but they went outside and they played outside in the playing, you know, so alone with their friends, like 10, 11 years old, and it's okay. It's not, you know, no one will knock on your door, social workers. So here, if I've let Ariel go, you know, 10 minutes to the school, even less, 9 minutes to the school, I could get the call. And I know people got the call because they let their small kids, small, I mean 9 years old, I'm not sure if it's so small, go here. I don't know. I don't know what is the truth is though. I feel sometimes that I'm overprotective anyways. And then don't really want to let him go anywhere by himself, on one hand. Another hand, I know that like I'm letting him go somewhere and do stuff alone and etc. I think the truth is in the middle somewhere, as usual. Let's say here, you even can't leave your child alone under age of 12, because, you know, so long ago, I don't remember how much, 6 months, maybe more, maybe a year, there were some trial of parents that left their 12 years old or 11 years old, I think, in the house, and someone called on them, and the court decided that 12 is the limit that when you can leave your child alone. Which frankly I think it's too much, like to pay some daycare until age of 12 when lots of kids that I know are extremely capable to be alone for a couple of hours and to take food and heat the food in the microwave or whatever, or just open some snack by themselves. So yeah, way earlier, way earlier than in 12 age of 12. So I don't know. On the other hand, I don't think that it was a smart idea of my parents let me go to medical procedure by myself in age of 12, 13 and on. I don't know. I think started age 13, I went to all my doctor appointments by myself, or to most of them. I don't know. I did it all by myself. I think I was like young, very adult when I was born. Mom, it's what mom told me. That I was very mature. So I don't know. But on the other hand, I remember this as the most fun experience ever. Because it's exactly 1 and 2 weeks, I could do whatever I want in next city, big city of Haifa, and go and do some fun stuff. You know, eat pizza. What I did, like I went to eat some pizza or falafel in some of my favorite stalls in Haifa, and yeah, some shopping. Sometimes I found some, t-shirt or some top, cheap top that I could buy. So it was fun. It was fun. It was definitely fun. That's it. I think I will finish for today. Thank you for listening to me. And yeah, let me know what you did fun outside of your parents' eyes. Let me know what laws and regulations are in your country, because can you leave your child, what age can you leave your child at home alone, and would you let your child go to doctor appointments by himself or herself. So yeah, thank you so very much for being with me, and as usual, don't forget to subscribe, write me a comment, thumbs up me, and cheers, love and life, and remember, go towards your joy and do something fun every day. And see you next time. Bye!